you could say the story of UNBC really began 60 years ago, but I think for most people the effort really became consolidated, I guess, in the late 1980s, and there was a petition. 16,000 people around northern BC each paid $5 to sign this petition calling on the government to create a university here. And I think that's what's special about the UNBC history, is that it was a social movement. We offer programs from certificates right through to PhDs in arts, sciences, professional degrees, so a really comprehensive range of programming for a university of just over 4,000 students. You'd be hard-pressed really anywhere in the world to find a university of this size, in a community of this size, that offers the range of programming that we do, including a medical program and engineering.
When you compare our typical upper-level class sizes in physics to what you might see at UBC or U of A, at UBC and U of A you might have 50 students in a class. In our classes it's usually between 8 and 12. So you get a lot of one-on-one time with the instructors.
With the smaller class sizes, it allows more people to actually voice their opinion and to share with the prof, not only to get to know the prof, but to have them know how you think, and you can share your ideas with other people. And when you collaborate like that, it can really articulate on some of your ideas you've had, and you get to kind of get a different twist on them from other students who get to share as well.
Canoe course is really exciting. We're teaching the Decal culture and teaching the history of the dugout canoe and the culture here. So we get to spend a lot of time talking about the language and the history, and the students that are involved are actually carving their own small maquettes, so a small miniature dugout canoe out of cottonwood as well. They're learning a bit of the language. And then there's two sides to the canoe, where one side's been carved already by Robert Frederick, and on the other side we have copied the image onto the other side, where the students will be taking turns carving that. So they'll get that experience of doing some detailed carving as well as the roughing out of a canoe. I think for them it's really rewarding. It's quite a bit of a change from the normal studies where you go into a class and read a book and look at pictures and stuff. They get to participate in the culture. They have two elders that are the instructors for it that are leading the discussions, so they have an opportunity to ask questions and have real answers and immediate answers.
If you want to get a solid undergraduate degree, UNBC is pretty much the only place you can go, and that's because it has the potential to launch your career. You can do research as an undergraduate student. It's something that really only very few students get to have at a big university, whereas here a large fraction of our undergraduate students get to undertake high-level, cutting-edge research as an undergraduate student.
We produce more grads for the North every year just from this small university than from all of the other universities in BC combined. And I think this is the kind of evidence that people have been wanting to see for a long time. And I think that it's giving a lot of value to what the founders and what the communities of northern BC built, that it is coming true. We don't have this in every community in northern BC, but we have grads in every community around northern BC. And I feel that this region is such an amazing place in terms of the issues that we're confronting here, in terms of the ecosystem diversity, the range of natural resources that we have, the First Nations diversity that we have in northern BC, the diversity of municipalities. And I just find that it's such an unusual opportunity to learn here, that to me is what can really make an education come alive for people.